Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move on this Tuesday. With us is Bloomberg News Managing Editor for Bloomberg Markets here in studio, Christine Aquino. Good to have you here with us. We kick it off with a bank name.
Let's kick it off with the banks. Another great set of results for Bank of America and Citi. We have Bank of America record trading revenue again, coming in at just over $2 billion. And then top line revenue, highest in a decade, just over $27 billion. Citi also having an equally great quarter here, fixed sales and trading revenue beating estimates and getting ever closer to that profitability measure that Jane Fraser were targeting. We're looking at specifically the tangible common equity. She targeted that for 10% to 11% by the end of 2026, and they're so close. They're at 9.1%. And, you know, this is a set of results, I think, that surprised even Wells Fargo's Mike Mayo, really calling them surprising, all the optimism, because obviously the economic backdrop probably less optimistic, but yeah, volatility, banks love it.
Yeah. Big banks doing just fine. I'm looking at the KBW Bank Index. There's 24 names, 23 or higher in today's session. Only JP Morgan is slightly lower.
Could be a couple good gainers for you, Carol.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
It's done.
Well, speaking of that, I think this one's on your list. Sit back and stream because Netflix is reporting soon.
Yeah, Netflix is reporting soon, but we did get an advanced look at what we're going to be expecting from them via the Wall Street Journal. They're reporting that Netflix aims to double its revenue and reach $1 trillion market cap by 2030. So it wants to join the $1 trillion market cap club. And, you know, analysts generally raving about this. BMO Capital Markets saying that, quote, these ambitious goals are achievable given a best-in-class leadership team. I have found myself watching more Netflix shows recently.
2030, though, that's like 4.5 years away.
Who doesn't want to be $1 trillion company?
But 4.5 years?
Yeah.
It's a lot of time.
I know, but
A lot can happen between now and then.
yes, that is true. But that's the job of these analysts to try to provide some sort of clarity on what they think is going to happen.
It's a good headline, right?
Very good headline.
$1 trillion market cap.
Now 5% higher for the day.
Yeah, up 10% for the year.
5.6% now.
That is a gainer, as you said.
Yes.
Let's get to Moderna. What's going on there?
Moderna not having such a good day today, down more than 3% at the moment. And that is because, you know, everyone's watching for this panel of CDC advisors that will be meeting for the first time under HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. They're going to be reviewing data, making recommendations on vaccine policy. And so investors very much on guard for any changes that will come there, especially because this group will definitely evaluate several kinds of shots from all sorts of diseases. So investors just kind of probably staying on the sidelines a little bit until we know more. That meeting's going to happen until 5:30 today, and then again tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 5:10. So it could be some development soon.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.